When I ran into one of our viewers recently, she said, I watch you every day. I made her laugh when I responded with, I'm watching you too. She kept her hand over her mouth the entire time she spoke to me because she was embarrassed by her teeth. When it comes to fixing your smile, today's options can be more affordable and you can see results in a snap. And here to explain those options is the Texas Tooth Lady, Dr. Terri Alani. Hello there.
Hi.
All right, what I just described, you deal with all the time. People who will talk like this, people who will hide their smile because they're embarrassed, and people make judgments about them that are unfair.
Exactly, and now in the age of social media and the selfies, your smile is incredibly important. And who doesn't like a pretty smile? You actually feel better, and I think you're actually healthier when you have a nice smile.
Yeah.
And you know, there's celebrities out there that everyone knows them for their smile. And it's just really important.
Yeah, we'll look at these, two right
exactly.
here. Yeah,
We've
big
got,
smiles,
yes,
right?
exactly. Julia Roberts. So, oh, look at that, Deborah.
Yeah.
Check it out. That's us.
There we go. Here we are.
You know, it's funny because I'll meet people and they go, oh, I just love your smile. And I want to say, yes, I'm a dentist. Yeah,
I
have to have a nice smile,
But you
right?
too can have a great smile too, right? Okay, and top reasons for a smile makeover, obviously like gaps between the teeth are one of them.
Yes, a lot of patients will come in and they will have a gap between their two front teeth. And they don't want to go into the extensive cost of, say, veneers or anything else. So what we do is we actually bond the tooth.
Okay.
And we put tooth-colored material in between the space, and it's actually reversible.
So that was done right
and
here?
That was done in one office visit in about 45 minutes.
Wow.
So it's only the two front teeth that we bond, and we only do it to the sides of each tooth.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you can do Invisalign. Invisalign can close the spaces. It's more permanent, and it actually straightens all of your teeth. Now, this patient here had a combination of Invisalign and veneers.
Okay.
So many times you can combine. You might need Invisalign first, then veneers.
Right.
Then, of course, you can close spaces with veneers. Now, as you can see, these look incredibly natural. This patient actually had 8 veneers done.
Yeah.
And a veneer is a very thin shell that fits over your existing teeth. It can change the color, it can close gaps, it can lengthen the teeth, it can do all sorts of things that last about 25, they can last up to 25 years.
My top 4 are veneers, and as you know, I didn't have to do any more than that. It's just like what's going to show when you smile,
Exactly.
right?
What you can do, you can actually do a combination of whitening and veneers. And then, of course, we have my favorite, which is snap-on-smile, which also can close gaps. This patient did not want to wear a flipper to replace those missing teeth. Look how natural it is.
Yeah.
And the snap-on-smile, let me just show you.
It is what the name implies, right?
It literally is an appliance, not like veneers, which are individually placed on the teeth, but it is an appliance that actually snaps over your existing teeth to change shape, color, any types of chips, any type of yellowing.
And it's like you had some people who might be going to a job interview, for example, and they're like embarrassed by their teeth. That snaps right on. It's a more affordable option.
Exactly. It's a more affordable option, and then you can always transition into veneers later. And now let's talk about gummy smile. Sometimes you'll see a patient, and basically what you see is more gum than teeth.
Yeah.
People don't realize that you can actually get that taken care of. And the way to do it is you'll go see a specialist, and they'll actually remove some of the excess gum tissue, so the teeth will be longer. They'll appear longer, not at the edge of the tooth, but at the gum.
Yeah.
And then this patient had old veneers. She had crown lengthening done, removing that excess gum for the gummy smile, and then she placed veneers, and we got them whiter. So you can see this huge
the veneers you're talking about today too can be much. I can almost see that they were kind of chunky on the left right there, but the veneers are much thinner today, aren't they?
They're much thinner, which means that we do not have to do much preparation to the tooth. So they're called minimal prep, and conservative cosmetic dentistry is where we're at now.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we can see, let's go to yellow stain. Well, we have the snap-on-smile.
It works every time.
So the snap-on-smile, this is amazing for actually making your teeth appear longer. As you can see, we didn't really lengthen at the edge, but what we did is we covered the gum with the material.
Yeah, and the shape of the teeth is prettier right here. It's like
exactly
what you would get if you were getting,
and it can change the color. It does everything, and it's the full mouth.
Speaking of color, yellow stained teeth. Okay, that's another issue sometimes.
Of course. Now with yellow stained teeth, the first thing that comes to mind would be teeth whitening, correct? So teeth whitening is an option, but sometimes you cannot get your teeth as white as you would like. In this particular patient, whitening his teeth is not really going to do much. What you need to do is you need to change the shape of the teeth and the positioning and closing the spaces. So we ended up doing crowns and veneers, and just amazing.
Yeah, so by
the
doing
results,
those veneers and crowns,
exactly.
you got the color you wanted anyway. And then right here, again, Snap-on Smile, another example of how Snap-on Smile can go right over the existing teeth and give you the color you want and then the shape as
Yes,
well.
and so Snap-on Smile can be used for so many things. It can be used to replace your missing teeth. It can be used as a transitional appliance while you're getting implants. It can open your bite, and it can whiten your teeth as a cosmetic enhancement.
Yeah.
And of course, it's removable, but it only lasts 3 to 5 years.
You can eat with them, right?
You can eat with them, you can speak with them. They snap in. I get a lot of questions. People ask me, well, can you get decay under them? How do you take them out?
You're gonna have to snap them off.
The thing
and brush
is,
your
you
teeth.
just take them off. It's like a wig,
Yeah,
a necklace. Whenever you don't want to wear it, you just take it out. You don't even have to use, there's no gels, nothing you place in it. So it's amazing.
This is like if you had Invisalign. You take it out and you brush your teeth, right?
Exactly,
Then you put it back on. All right, crooked and chipped teeth. We know that that's such an issue, especially if you're an athlete or it's just something, an accident happens, right?
So many patients have teeth that have been chipped. This patient, guess what she did? No, she didn't open beer bottles. What she did is she would open bobby pins, hairpins with her teeth.
Yeah.
So what we did is we whitened them, and then, believe it or not, there are only 4 veneers on her upper 4 teeth.
Yeah, because that's what you would see, so you don't need to put them
We
in
did
there.
not have to go and do 8 to 10 teeth. So a lot of times, conservatively speaking, for monetary reasons, you may only need to do just the ones that really are going to show. And so we got a great result with her.
Yeah, very nice. And once again, you can do Snap-on Smile as well.
Okay, this is a combo. You go to the fast food restaurant, you get a combo.
Right.
This is our combo. This patient had just gotten divorced. She was going for a life change, and she wanted a much prettier smile, so we did veneers on the top. And guess what we did on the lower? We did Snap-on Smile. So you can mix and match.
Okay, there you go. And because you're doing it, you can actually match the color.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
Also, teeth wearing down is just a fact of life for a lot of folks.
So believe it or not, after the age of 30, you wear 1 millimeter of tooth structure on your front teeth down for every decade. Ooh. And so most people do have teeth that wear down over time. Now, this patient, as you can see, had excessive wear.
Yeah.
He was a big grinder, could have used Botox, right, in the TMJ joint. But we ended up doing crowns and veneers, and we did a complete smile makeover. Now, if you don't think this can change someone's life, I don't know what can.
Absolutely. Wow, that's amazing. You cannot believe that's the same mouth right
Exactly.
there, right?
And these are metal-free restorations, so there is absolutely no metal in his mouth whatsoever.
Yeah. All right. For a lot of folks, it was time to replace their existing crowns and veneers because, as you said, there's a lifespan to them, right? So that can also, we come in, and sometimes they can get loose, they discolor, or they get chipped.
Yes.
So come in and have that redone.
Exactly. And if you're going to whiten your teeth, please consult with a dentist, because if you have a crown in the front of your mouth or you have a white filling, those don't change color.
Right.
So you're going and you might go over the counter, whiten your teeth. Guess what you're going to have? You're going to have white teeth, and that crown's going to stick out.
Gold teeth up there.
All right, this guy was a rapper.
Okay,
he
good.
is a rapper, actually, and he's pretty successful. He came in, he goes, you know what, Dr. Alani, I'm done. I do not want these gold teeth anymore. So he is going to have the lowers done. We haven't done those yet, but what a change. And we took the gold off and we replaced with veneers and crowns.
Yeah, and speaking of those veneers and crowns, when you did my crown, you were like adamant about the right color, the right shape, everything. And when she was doing it, she goes, beautiful. Oh, that is beautiful. Teeth really
It turns me on.
You're excited. Yeah,
I get turned on.
But a new smile changes everything. We're taking a look at Sandra right here.
Sandra had little teeth, and she is just one of my favorite Facebook friends now, and she is always smiling in all of her pictures, whereas before she did not. So I always have a saying, a beautiful smile speaks when you don't.
All right, Dr. Alani, thank you very much.